Zone 100 Podcast. Let's give a round of applause for my little brother E. Watts. Yeah, man.
You already know what it is, man. It's your boy
If you see my page,
Watts.
you'll see free E. Watts on it now. This bag was E. Watts free.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody like, yo, you feel what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Falsely accused. You know what I'm saying? It's still strong, man. Yeah. That's my motherfucking brother, bro. We been through this shit. If you can go and kick it off, good brother, you can go and kick it off.
Okay. Well, it sounds like you and Watts go way back. It sound like you and Watts go way back.
Yeah, that's my brother.
Like
Way back.
Y'all brothers. What made y'all bond so strong?
Huh?
What made y'all bond so strong?
Well, you want to go first?
I don't know. I think what made our bond so strong is that we attacked life with tenacity. Like we didn't really care at one point in the sense that we had tunnel vision. Whatever was coming, man, and we wanted to get that bag. Our bond is built off pain, not blood. You feel what I'm saying? Because we've been through it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I had to piggyback off of what he said, you know. We've been through it. We got the same struggle, same everything, you know. His mother is my mother, you know what I'm saying? So our bond, we like the same type of shit, you know what I'm saying? We like chasing money, we like, you know.
Been through things.
Even from way back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, what's one of the things you learned that stuck with you through one of your events?
Shit.
Through one of our events?
Yeah.
We had multiple
More events. For me, I'm gonna go first on this one. And we had a lot of things that happened to us in the streets that bonded us, but this wasn't even no street shit. I watched this man come home from prison. He said it, I'm gonna get some trucks. You feel me? And he started off with one truck. And he used to break down in different states. He called me, he'd be on the side of the highway in Ohio. Yeah. His girl would call me, be like, talk to him. You know what I'm saying? This truck shit ain't working. But his willpower, man, he ended up having about 8, 10 trucks, trailers, all that. So that's something that stuck with me, man. You never underestimate another's man, will to succeed. You know what I'm saying?
You know, for me, something that stuck for me, I ain't gonna really more so say something that stuck with me. So an event that transpired was me and him was cell buddies. You know, like, of course, we've been on the streets together. We've been in jail together. We've been cell buddies, though. So he was locked up before me, and then I came right in, maybe like 8 months right after him. So we was over Supermax together. So that was like a real humbling experience because it's almost like we all we got. So it's like, if you're in a fucked up space and I'm coming in a fucked up space, it's like we just fucked up.
We just fucked
what
up.
I'm saying? Even though we do got other good men that me, but it's like, it's not like us. Like, you get what I'm saying? So
when you was coming in, he was coming out.
Nah. Well, he wasn't coming out.
I was locked up already 8 months.
Okay,
Actually,
so y'all been locked up at the same time before?
yeah. So my thing is this. Actually, I thought that him coming in was a superseding indictment for me. So when I called home, I called his house.
Superseding indictment for you? Oh,
No, I thought it was superseding indictment because I'm like, okay. I called her that morning. He said, she's happening out. I'm telling you, man, they came and kicked the door and locked them up. It's probably because of you. I was already locked up 8 months. I'm like, what the fuck? Because of me. So all that day, I'm waiting for him to get over to Supermax. You feel what I'm saying? I was shook. Yeah. But no, it had nothing to do with me.
Yeah, it ain't had. I don't even know how you was thinking about a superseding that involved you when.
I didn't know what it was. I was sitting on that motherfucker.
Oh yeah.
What the fuck, y'all? They locked up everybody? That shit was crazy.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. No, but it was just a humbling experience. Like, dang.
That shit was
we
crazy.
In this bitch together. We in this, like, you know what I'm saying? Our kids out that motherfucker. Cause it ain't as bad. It's bad when when you messing from with the kids and all that, but it ain't as bad if you got somebody else that could pick up the role. You get what I'm saying? But it's just like, dang, you in here and I'm in here. That shit, that's torture right there,
Well, being locked up, is there anything that you've learned being locked up that you couldn't learn outside?
Dang, I couldn't learn outside. Well,
take your time.
I think what I learned from being like that, I couldn't learn out here. I I think my observation skills got way better in prison. I think because it was always a life and death situation, you gotta observe. And it translated to out here. You feel what I'm saying? So I think my observation skills really, you know, I went into effect in prison, and my humility. My humility, you feel what I'm saying?
See, I think more so like observation skills for me was more out in this world, out in the streets. See, you gotta realize, Honey went to jail and did 10 years as a teenager. So a lot of his perception of stuff is gonna be a little bit different than mine. So he really had to grow up in prison. You get what I'm saying? So he probably had come from that standpoint. But me, I think the opposite. I think my observation is better out here in the world. I think in the can, it's kind of like everything is right there. But out here in the world, everything is everywhere. So you don't got a lot to observe in the can.
See, I went in the can during the Fleece Johnson era.
Oh yeah.
You know, the 90s shit.
Fleece
You know, the
Johnson.
booty war. I went in the can during that era. So back then you had to play with that knife for real. So you had to observe. I mean, even if a motherfucker was like on you, like used to be hyenas in that motherfucker, man. So you had to observe. So that's definitely translated for me coming out here. I was a lot more better once I got out here. This shit was like a walk in the park out here. Because in prison, everything closed in and ain't no guns in there. You feel me?
Yeah, I was gonna get to that. Asking like, being out now, like the experiences in prison, like how did that shape like how you see things outside? Like did it change you once you came out?
Listen, prison don't want you to grow. You gotta grow in spite of it. You feel what I'm saying? So I learned humility. But no, I would learn humility like my third thing. First one I ain't learned shit when it came to that shit. I mean, just like I said, man, I mean, my observation skills, you know what I'm saying? Silence, learning how to be silent and listen. The art of listening is a skill. Paying attention.
Yeah, listen to skill.
I mean, you told me years ago, man, he said, man, what's one of the most important things you learned the first time you ever been to school? You like paying attention. Yeah. Paying attention. Yeah, man.
Paying attention. That sometimes that could be the measurement between life and death. Mm-hmm. So paying attention is definitely key to everything in life, I believe.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Well, speaking on prison teaching you things you couldn't learn outside, has anything in the streets ever taught you that you couldn't learn anywhere else?
Man, the streets taught me consequence.
Yeah, see, I think, to be honest, I think the worlds go hand in hand. It's just two different environments. But I think like when you take your morals from out here and you adapt the same things in jail stuff, I think like you had like the same type of outcomes. So I think, and that's just me, my personal observations and my perception. I think that they run hand in hand. It's two different worlds, but they run hand in hand. So I think like I don't know. I want to check because I was about to say, if you was that guy out here in the streets, you'll be that guy in the jail. But I didn't think that flip in reverse too.
I didn't see in the prison. I didn't see junkies go to prison and run to jail.
Yeah,
it used to be. I used to think environments dictate character, but the way you think dictate character. You feel what I'm saying? But there's a lot of times that niggas go into prison and they something different in there because they ain't got the drugs, the things like that.
See, I still think environment dictates character.
I mean, somewhat, but I mean, like,
I think environment dictates character. They do studies on the human behavior, just period. Like,
right.
So, not saying that, because life is about choices. However, if you are put in a certain environment, it's kind of like how we all the same in certain ways because we come from the same environment.
I used to believe that. But how do your character hardens? It starts from words. Then the words turn into thoughts, and your thoughts turn into habits. Your habits harden into character. It's your thoughts.
Yeah, I know. But
you're going to say
because of your environment.
You say environment dictates your thoughts. Then that's all different. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
But when it comes to the streets, like, One of the greatest lies that I ever told is like, like you find loyalty in the streets. No, you find loyalty in choosing the right people in the streets. Because you choose the wrong person to be loyal to in the streets, you can lose your life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, facts.
Lose your life.
But see, when you say in the streets, so I be thinking like because you word the word loyalty. The word loyalty is like
Exactly.
real big.
Right.
So I seen like groups of guys that was once co-defendants on cases, and they was only bound by together by like selling drugs and out in the streets and narcotics. But now that that's over, they no longer close because the things they had in common they no longer have in common no more.
Right.
So that loyalty kind of falls apart to
Talk
me.
at
So
me.
yeah, so you gotta know like some things like what bonded y'all together, like what even got y'all tight in that space. So that's how I think.
That is a good question though.
Yeah, my loyalty gotta be earned with me.
Yeah.
I give respect. I respect the baby as a noun because I respect people, places, and things. Period. But as a verb, I might not respect the way they move. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I say respect. I mean, it's two folds when it comes down to respect.
Do you believe you have to be respected?
I believe.
Do you demand respect?
Yeah, I demand respect.
I don't.
I demand respect.
I demand not to be disrespected. Because you might not like how I breathe. Just don't disrespect me.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
You feel me? You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, I agree with that.
Respect don't cost you nothing. Disrespect will cost you everything.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
That's crazy, man. These conversations we had 15 years ago, we had them now. It's crazy.
Well,
Yeah. Shout out to my man, Bum Rock. What's up, baby?
Bum Bizzle.
Bum Bizzle.
Bum Bizzle, the OG.
OG.
Yeah.
It seems like y'all been cool a long time.
Hell yeah, we
I
doing
know
this
about the prison life and how y'all although you in prison and street question, but number question, how did y'all meet?
Oh, shit. How we meet?
Right.
Bro, I'm going to tell you how far we go back. He used to watch me hustle in like 88. He used to be out there, him and his brother, like with his mother. I used to be running back in the alley serving, motherfucker. This is like, we go back that far. And when I came home from prison in 2002, we kind of picked up right where we left off at. You feel what I'm saying? Yo bought me my first car. Like, he brought me my first car. And then I had a car before I went to prison, but come to find out it was stolen.
Yeah.
Nigga sold me a stolen car. You can't make this shit up.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to school in the box 85 Max. The whole, I can say, how the fuck is a hole in the ignition? Man, that nigga played. That was 1,500 too.
Yeah. Yep. But yeah, we go way back. Bartley Street days. I was, I'm younger than 100.
By about 3 years?
No, you got about 3 years. You want to be young so bad. That was about 7 years. Yeah. 100 of them, they was the older knuckleheads that I say. You know what I'm saying? Robbing carnivals, all type of little.
Yeah, I've robbed a carnival before. Like I've robbed a carnival, bro. We had a bunch of change and shit. Like I come from the real hood. I don't come from the rap hood, all the made up shit. Like we was hungry for real. We robbed that bitch to eat. Like food. Yeah. Ain't wasn't no cash ass back then.
Yeah. Zone 100.
Means we was going back to like when y'all started back in the day. I guess we can get into like family, some personal. Like Hunter, like your mom, Miss Donna, is that what it is? Miss Donna, rest in peace. It played a big role in both y'all lives. Like, can you talk about like the kind of influence that she had on you too?
I know for Donna was like one of the most like humble people you gonna ever meet. She was sweet. She was like, she'd give anybody, like, you know how people like, she'd give you the shirt off her back. She really literally would do that. And then she walking around with no shirt. You know what I'm saying? Which kind of don't make sense to me, but that's the type of person she was. You know what I'm saying? She was real simple, and all she wanted to do is go shopping at Walmart. Stuff like that.
To buy somebody else something.
Yeah, to buy somebody else something. Yeah, she was definitely a cooking motherfucker.
Yes, she was. God damn.
A cooking motherfucker.
God damn.
Yeah, man, everybody. Donna, what you be eating tonight? Donna cooking. Then she starts selling dinners, all that, you know. One of the sweetest people you're gonna meet.
My mother had like a quiet strength to her, like a quiet power to her. Like she just kind of like got it done. She didn't talk about it, but you know, a lot of my wisdom come from my mother just naturally. My mother taught me how to shoot dice and tell time the same morning before she sent me to school. Ain't that crazy?
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's crazy.
That is wild. It's like y'all really got some like real. Y'all go way back then.
Yeah.
Y'all basically brothers then.
Yeah.
Do y'all have a favorite brotherly moment?
Recently, when he came home, we hugged each other and started jumping around on the edge. I was jumping there. I was happy and shit. Yeah, because that morning I was so stressed out. You know how you just stressed. You know what I'm saying? We go to bail review and I was just so stressed. And then
Yeah, so I know I used to go see him in prison. This when he went on a violation, and he used to say stuff like, "Yo, get me out, yo, get me out." And it's like I was helpless. Like I'm looking like how, like you know what I'm saying? Like how? It's like, "Yo, get me out, get me out of here." You know what I'm saying? But
so we went down there,
20
deep. You know what I'm saying? 20, 25 deep, and the whole the lawyer said, "Who here for all right?" And the whole half the courtroom stood up. We're gonna let them know, like for instance, like that's loyalty. Like I moved down there. 75% of the reason why I moved down there because in my heart I felt like he was done there by himself. Now even though he's saying he good, he planted his flag anywhere, but I didn't move down there to make his troubles disappear. I just want to let him know I'm not going to disappear because he got trouble. I left the state. You get what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yeah. That was big for me because, before he even went to jail on his last time, I know it's like a lot of jails.
Go ahead and tell what you told me about the 6 kids.
Nah, I used to tell him, look, I'm about to move. I'm gonna move down Charlotte. I'm gonna, XYZ. I want to change people, places, and things a little bit. I want to move. You should move too. Like you should. You know what he say? You can't run yourself. What you going down there for? You know what I mean? Like, so he didn't want to leave here for nothing. He didn't want to leave Baltimore.
I'm a true Baltimore
for nothing.
Man.
So to see him and to hear him like, yeah, I'm gonna move down. I'm gonna move down March the 10th. I'm gonna move down this. I'm like, damn, for real? You know what I mean? Like, yeah. I gotta be close to my brother. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, all right, that's what's up, man. Come on
He
down.
probably thought I was bluffing.
Bluffing motherfucker. No, he showed.
Like, you really? Yeah, I'm moving down.
Yeah.
I want to get into that because, like, when was the moment you realized you wanted something different?
Shit, I think he never really. He always had one foot in and one foot out. That's one thing I always seen. Like he'd be in the streets, make his money, and then try to do something different with it. I wanted something better, bro, but I was in it. Like I got caught up in it for real. I was in life, bro. Like I strip club, cell phone store, shit I ain't know nothing about. You never invest in something you don't know nothing about. But, he kind of never really, he always, had bigger plans to get out.
Yeah, because I just look at it more like a hustle. I be in love with like the rush of making the money, but definitely not like selling drugs, like, because I come from that. Like my mother getting high, my father getting high, like, so it wasn't enough. It never was really like no joy of serving my peoples. You know what I'm saying?
You was in a little bit of everything.
Yeah, so it was just more so like the rush of making the money, but when I make the money, I want to do something different.
Yeah,
you know
because you should make beats.
Yeah.
You had your own studio.
Yeah. My own studio,
yeah.
make beats, bought houses,
That was the
bought
best.
trucks.
That was the
I
best
did so
time.
much thing.
Hell
I did so
yeah.
much that it probably, motherfucker probably think I'm a bluffing motherfucker if I tell him what all I did or what all I do, still do.
You got any lessons learned from the studio? Like, has anything happened just in the studio that influenced the way you hustle today?
Oh, all right. So, yeah, I'm big on supply and demand because I know that's like the law of everything when it comes down to like sales, just anything, supply and demand. So back when I was producing beats and everything, I wanted to only have a limited supply. This would heighten me. This would make me more bigger.
Almost less is more.
Yeah, less is more. So I'm more sought after than what I got to offer. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, that's kind of like if I made clothes, my t-shirts would be $800. You know what I'm saying? Because it's, especially from our culture, people like to make statements. So it's almost like I'm not the guy that's gonna have a 99-cent t-shirt for sale. I want the $800 t-shirt
What
for
year
sale.
did you start this idea?
No idea what far as like in
The less
studio.
is more idea.
I just kind of I kind of knew that far as supply and demand. Like, when did I really realize that?
It's a smart move.
It's just something that I guess it was already like in me to know, like, because I picked up a lot of stuff from the streets. Like a lot of things I know that I apply even into the business world, the business model, whatever. Everything is from the streets. I grew up in the streets. I've been in the streets since 13, you know, not the bragging number, but selling hardcore drugs. You know what I'm saying? Back when you couldn't just sell dope at 13, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, of course I started out, you know, like through the
13?
proper channel. Yeah, 13, 20 and boom. Selling dope and crack. And niggas just take me shopping. Like, you know, pimp, you know the pimp game.
Pimp game.
The
Every
pimp game,
Friday.
yeah, every Friday they, you know, take me shopping and all that. But
Nigga
that's what I was
made
really hustling for, though.
$700,000 and spent $200 on it.
See, that's what I was really hustling for, though. I had to, like, be fresh to go to school because I didn't really have a lot. So if I wasn't fresh going to school, then I wasn't going to school. In 6th grade, I hooked 80-something days. You see what I'm saying? I hooked school 80-something days in 6th grade. But once I was like in the 8th, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that, you know, then yeah, I was fresh because I was out there, you know, doing what I had to do.
Gotcha. I had asked that because, fun fact, I don't know what year it was, around 2000, Sony actually did that when they came up with the PS2. Mm-hmm. They literally didn't bring out enough for clientele, like for supply and demand. And it was all in the news. Shoulders on PlayStation, shoulders on PlayStation.
I think what's the name did that too? Nipsey Hussle, when he had the CDs for $100.
Pretty much. Yeah, and everybody was on it after that. Yeah. And then when they did come out with it, floodgates.
So I got Hunted in its trading stocks now. Finally, I tried to get him in that before. You know, when I first kind of like was listening, it went over his head. All he knew was pure cocaine.
Yo, listen, this trading option shit, man. It's no money like it. But let me tell you something, boy. It's no loss like it. Nigga, that shit had me in my room, laying in the dark, keep looking at the balcony. That's how they hit my head one day, man. Yeah. But boy, the good days, sheesh. So you got to prepare. That's why you got things called hedging that I'm learning about, things like that. But
yeah. So back when I was talking about stocks, that's what drives stocks, supply and demand. That's what drives a company. If they say Amazon, like everybody want a piece of Amazon. So you got outstanding shares, you got stuff like that. So the less shares it is for to even be brought, is the more the stock price gonna go up. You get what I'm saying? So you know that everything run off of supply and demand. Mm-hmm. That's why that's what the drought is about. Even if you're in the streets, it's people that's really like him that can fake a drought. You know what I'm saying? It's like if you hitting everybody over east and a few people's over west. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like you the man. You could kind of fake a drought. Like you kind of could dictate the market.
Yeah, I had homies who done it. Like, yo, I'ma save this 40 until the drought. 40 what? I'ma save 40 joints until the drought. Now the joints that price is like 21. When the drought hit, they 26, 27. Then they get up, go up. So the supply and demand even in the streets. Yeah.
So stocks wouldn't be too hard for you.
What? I mean, like, it ain't hard for me when it come to like, I have lost in life. You know what I'm saying? So it's hard when it come to, you know, in the beginning, but you'll get used to it. But stocks ain't hard for me because I understand, like he said, supply and demand. And all we try to do is prepare ourselves for the next play. What's the next play? Because you can lose, and then a one good play can make you a millionaire overnight.
Yeah, this options though. This ain't just trading stock. This trading options.
Say from prison to stocks.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'll take it.
From prison
Some
to
of y'all
stock.
grown up.
Hey, y'all grown up.
Yeah. Speaking of grown up, so y'all both got children now.
Yeah.
3 kids?
3 apiece.
Yeah, 3 apiece.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. He just the opposite. He got
who got the boys? Who got the girls?
2 boys.
Yeah,
And one girl, he got 2 girls, 1 boy.
yeah.
Okay. Did fatherhood ever change y'all? Like,
My
My-
daughter more so than my sons because they little niggas. I just do what I'm supposed to do from a necessity point as a parent. You know what I'm saying? And they kind of figured out because they got my DNA. But my daughter, she require emotional attention. You get what I'm saying? She's different. Like,
Same. It's the same way with me. And what I want to speak on is about like the value of time, because a lot of us, from the culture that we from, we don't know the value of time at all. Down to somebody could get 5 years or 10 years in jail. They be like, oh yeah, you can do that on his head. You only do 5 years. But me, from my experience, because I done did a couple 5 year bits, it messes up everything with your kids.
yeah.
So is my daughters, like my daughter, like they're more attached to their mother because their mother was around during their infancy up until they 5 years old, stuff like that. And then I'm coming back around, then it's like, all right, this daddy, but they already have like all this trust and all the bond and all that with their mother. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of them early years you miss, it matters.
It matters.
So a lot of times we don't know the value of time when it comes down to with the kids, because it'd be a pivotal point in their lives, like from 0 to 10 years old. Once you kind of miss them years a little bit, it's like
Like you starting all over.
yeah. So I mean, you still gonna have a bond with your kid, but it's not the same as if like when you was there going to all the elementary school meetings and PTA meetings and graduations and all that.
well, being on both sides of life, from businessman to street man, biggest question as far as your kids go, is there anything, knowing pretty much a lot of everything, that you would not want your children to experience, period?
Shit, hopelessness, prison.
Yeah. Go ahead.
So I was over courtside in like 92. They used to have the Supermax cells on lockup. And they put me in a Supermax cell because I threw hot water and baby on somebody, right? And I'm not even gonna lie to you, bro. That's the only time in my life I felt hopeless. Because they had metal bars on, you really couldn't even see. I was in the dark almost 24 hours a day. I would never want my kids to experience that. Prison and hopelessness, bro. That's what it is for me.
See, for me, it might sound a little crazy. I just feel different when it comes down to like, and this ain't like you treat a woman different than a man. This ain't that type of stuff. But my daughters and my sons, I look at them in a total different way of life. It's almost like my son, I don't want him to go to jail. I wouldn't want that or whatever. But certain aspects, I wouldn't mind him to even I wouldn't mind him to experience, because this is what builds character when you go through certain hardships. And he, as a man, that's what's going to have to have him knowing how to lead, because you got to go through certain things. You got to go through certain hardships and all that, because right now my kids kind of like growing up with like a silver spoon, and I see the
Gold
difference.
spoon, bro.
Yeah, a gold. Yeah, they definitely got a gold spoon. So I kind of see the difference between the way they carry it versus I might got my little nephew or something that's might be down the projects. His mentality. You get what I'm saying? So for my daughters, I wouldn't want them to experience nothing bad, nothing. I just want to teach them a sense of independence, because that I think that's was needed. Them to have a sense of independence. But for my son, I wouldn't mind him a little hardship, because it'll build him up in character.
I always had a joke about that. Like, I'm sending my kids to public school, period. Teaching some character.
See, yeah, I don't think it's like far as public school, because see, now we talking about the education. So public schools, don't get me wrong, it is some good public schools, but I more so prefer the private school setting if you live in a certain environment. But I like the public school setting if you live in a wealthy environment. But I like a private school because, like I say, environment dictates character. So if you want them to go to public school, it all come with that also. Exposure is real.
Yeah.
Not saying that stuff don't happen in private schools public schools and wealthy communities, because you still got kids that get high off of hardcore drugs with them type of kids. So you some things you gotta give and take. But the public schools in our environment, man, it's rough. It gets rough.
Behavior is learned. Behavior is learned. Like even when it comes to my daughter, I want to be around so my daughter can see an example for what a man is. That's very important for me.
Exactly.
You feel me?
Exactly.
I want her to see that.
Yeah, exactly.
Man, fatherhood is key. I'll take it.
Because I think I did like an alright job, or I'm doing an alright job so far, because even my oldest daughter, that she just, her first year at North Carolina A&T, she told her little boyfriend that he need to be more like her father.
He do.
Yeah.
This
So
nigga, man.
that made me feel good. Like, all right, that means I'm doing something, in life. That she's still, I done missed years out of life, all that. That she's still able to see like the good in me, that I have to offer.
My daughter, she's in love with me. She just hug me, kiss me all day. Like,
yeah, that's what my younger daughter do. My younger daughter.
I know that because when he was in, his daughter, Greg, my daughter went down his house for the summer. Well, my house, but she was around there all the goddamn time. And both of them just was up under me all day, and she needed that while he was gone. You feel me?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she was used to that.
Well, speaking of, daughters, like, are y'all still, as far as baby mothers go, everything cool?
Yeah, I got one headache.
You got one headache?
Yeah, I got
one baby mother.
Yeah, I got one.
Oh.
I had three different.
Nah, she ain't no headache though.
Three different baby mothers.
No
rest in peace to my to Ann, which is my youngest son mother. She lost her life because of lupus. I had two baby mothers. I've got a good relationship with both of them. You know what I'm saying? Usually, you will have a good relationship with both of them if you do what you're supposed to do as a man. You know what I'm saying? So, and I don't want you or you don't want them, and you ain't sneaking around and shit like that. It won't be no emotional attachment, but I pretty much got a good relationship with both of them. No problems. Yeah.
I like that. That's the real right
because the key is the child. Like, what else is it?
Yeah, that's the clip right
I'm not going to let you use my child against me. That's never going to happen, so we got a good relationship.
When just know you the man that holds it down, do you think a woman can lead a household? You think that's possible?
I think women forced to lead households.
Yeah.
I think a woman's superpower is her femininity. I think she want to follow a strong man. But she can't, there's some bullshit out here. They kind of forced to pick up the job. Now, it's consequences to that because it's structure in the household. This is what I believe. Women are emotional beings. God made it that way. I had nothing to do with that. Men are supposed to be problem solvers. Now, say a woman is forced to raise a son, right? She's naturally going to be a woman no matter what part she try to play. He might pick up those characteristics. Then he go out the world acting like a woman because the man ain't in the household. And she did nothing wrong but be a woman, a caring, nurturing woman. So the structure is the man and the woman in the household. We need each other. That's what I believe.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. Far as you mean like running a household, yeah, a lot of far as our culture, women are forced because, like you said, it's a lot of grown boys out here. It ain't like, far as men. That's why I'm writing a book called Man Time. I want my book to be like the Bible to all like the single women that that's raising teenagers, that they gotta get their sons this book. Mm-hmm. They got to, because a woman can't. They can't teach a man how to be a man. They can't teach a boy how to be a man, but they can still, do
the best they can.
Yeah, do the best they could do and install certain,
I wish I had
characteristics and stuff.
Because a lot of my decisions as a child was made off of because I was over emotional and I was always angry. You feel what I'm saying? And I wish I had a father that really put belt to ass, but he was off doing what he was doing, and you know what I'm saying? It is what it is.
I ain't gonna lie, yo. You got belted. You still hard-headed, yo.
I was hard-headed. Shit, I was hard. But I'm just saying, I was really afraid of my father. I was turned. This nigga, me and my father got an excellent relationship right now. That's my guy. Real shit. He a good man. When I was young, he was never around. Like, but when he's constantly really like turned, he had this no nonsense shit about me. I ain't play with him, bro. If he was around, I don't even know about him.
Yeah, you don't know.
I'm in the streets. Hell no, I'm scared of this nigga.
Yeah. See, my father, I wasn't scared of my father. No, my father wasn't around like that. He was in and out of jail a lot. And like I say, he was in the streets, so he was getting high, stuff like that. I still had respect for him, but I don't think it hit my father who I was until I got older. And I used to go around, or I come up Park Heights up there where he at, and everybody know me. And he wondering like, Dad, how you know my son? Like, you get what I'm saying? And I used
That's
to
how
just
my
tell
father
him,
was. He went over to jail.
yeah, see, because I was good in football. I could fight real good. I could wrestle. Like I think I was one of the little boys that you would have been proud to
Right.
have a son by. You get what I'm saying? I was what you would consider like thorough. Like, so it's like, I feel like he missed out. I would have liked for him to have been a part of my life, but he did now though. He died in 2010. He had that shit. But I just, a lot, parenting, as I got older, I realized there ain't no manual to it. So a lot of times, drugs, I blame it. No, not really use the blame game because I know we got decisions, but I'm a firm believer, like I said, environment dictates character. So I believe that he may have been the best father that maybe he thought he could be or possibly be. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, as a parent, like learning, I made a lot of mistakes as a parent. I gave my child too much credit. Like I gave them too much freedom. Like when my youngest son mother died, I thought that giving him freedom would be good, but I was wrong. I supposed to really kept my foot on his neck. He ended up, going to the gas station one night buying some K2, smoking it and losing his mind. He in the hospital and shit, St. Agnes, man, and getting in the shower with all his clothes on and shit. That nigga, and all because I wanted to be his friend. You get what I'm saying? Because his mother died, and I thought that was the best avenue to take, and it wasn't. I supposed to got him some therapy and all that. So I mean, we all make mistakes as parents, but we learn from them. That's why they say your grandkids is really, your kids is really the kids of your parents because they better at it. The grandkids the grandfather and grandmother is better at raising your kids.
Yeah.
Because they made the
Yeah,
mistakes.
they got more
Yeah.
experience.
More experience, right?
Yeah.
So with that being said, what's one experience or one lesson that you want your kids to understand so they will never make the same mistake you made? Like if you tell them like, don't do this at all.
See, with me, it ain't even more so what not to do. It's more so what to do. Because I understand in life sometimes experience is your own best teacher. So I can't really just tell you don't do this, don't do that. Sometimes you gotta let him go in and fall. That way he know how to get up. So I just more so like try to lay the grounds of what to do. And financial literacy is like the number one thing I try to like give my household like or try to teach them because I know they are the decisions that have you going to prison, that have you out here doing some knucklehead shit because your paper not right. So if you financial literate, then you can get the paper right. You won't even have to do a lot of shit that people do for money. Because I believe that money, you know what I'm saying, it ain't even the money the root of evil, it's the love of it. Like the way because you will go, I believe poverty is the root of all evil. That's what I believe. I believe poverty is the root of all
We be
evil.
having conversations about shit we ain't even supposed to have conversations about. Bills. Fuck, we having conversations about. We supposed to set ourselves up in a position where we don't conversate about the frivolous things. I take care of my kids. Nigga, you supposed to take care of your kids. Yeah. I pay the cable. You supposed to pay that bitch. You signed up for it. We had so financial literacy is very, very important. Took me years to get there, bro. Ain't about how much money you make, it's about how much money you save.
So what you think about the gentrifications of neighborhoods and all that?
Gentrification?
Yeah.
I mean, you're experts now. I'm kind of trying to figure
I
out.
ain't really, but I'm just saying, like, I live amongst the whites. So, like, they walk dogs and shit 1 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, that's the environment I live too. My fault, I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, my whole thing is, I just think that the people, the culture, the people who grew up around it, they should have some access to those neighborhoods. But I'm into the peace and the nonviolent thing. And when they be just forcing people out and all that, I'm against all that, but I'm with all the peace. You get what I'm saying? Part of it. But I don't really know, bro.
See me, I be trying to be like level-headed and well-rounded or like trying to look at it from a color standpoint, like black or white. I look at it like a lot of it is much needed. Like you could take, for instance, the projects. You had 1996, you had Lafayette projects and Lexington Terrace, they got knocked down. 96. Murphy Homes got knocked down in 2000. So I'm just saying about these projects, when they got knocked down, it's people that lived in them projects all their life, so they was crying. You know, that's what they knew. But they
all
had
they knew.
50,000 roaches. So when you cut on the lights, they got 50,000 roaches running around this shit. This shit need to be knocked down. You need to get away so you can see more.
That's
It's
crazy
more-
how black people normalize trauma.
Yeah.
They normalize that shit. Yeah.
So I believe that gentrification ain't a bad thing for real, because it cleans up a lot of the inner cities. Because a lot of us, man, we probably don't really realize it, but we live real savage life for real. Like when you ride down, like let's just go down North and Greenmount, whatever, you're gonna see all type of bottles in the gutter. You know what I'm saying? Old chicken box covers and cartons and cigarettes, butts everywhere and every crack of the like it's like we don't have no dignity for where we live at. But when we forced out into them counties, they ain't playing that shit.
Yeah.
They not playing that, living like that. So like I said, I just believe that when you get pushed out a little bit more, it forces you to.
You know the crazy thing though too, bro? You know, a lot of states, the hoods is in the counties. This is one of the cities that the blacks lived in the city.
No, you know, Baltimore is only 3. Baltimore is an
I was gonna
independent
mention
city.
that too.
So every city is in a county. Every city is in a county.
What you mean?
It's Baltimore is independent. Every city is
You nice
inside of
with
a county.
motherfucking.
Yeah, no, every city is in a county. I don't care if it's New York City. Like every city.
No, I'm talking about the outskirts. Like, all right, so you go to LA.
Yeah.
Their hoods is the counties. Like our hoods wasn't the county. Our hood is the city. Look where Latrobe
They
at.
trying to
Yeah,
change
but
that, though. They trying to
downtown.
change that.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is every major city is really in the county already. It's just the way how we is from Baltimore. We look at it like that. That's why, oh, he from out the county. Oh, he from, because Baltimore is an independent city. But every other city is like that. They
shit, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I ain't know that. Talk at me. I ain't know.
Yeah. Every city is already, every city is in the county. Every city.
That's what I think. And I think it's actually happening. And for, investors or whatever, I would say this. Buy in the city, because as far as what I think gentrification is, what they're doing right now is they're taking city people and moving them in the county through Section 8 and all these programs. They're trying to get out all the hoods out the city so I ain't gonna say whites, but the rich can come in.
Yeah, no, who don't want to build up? Yeah. So it's about building up the city. Like the city is where the tourists come to see. Yeah. Everybody want the tourist money.
That's why it's
so,
hard for the
totally
Olympics to
that,
come here because of how the city look.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So it's almost like, just imagine getting off of 395, 95, and that's all you see. You see Flag House right here, Lafayette over here, Lexington Terrace right here, Murphy Homes over here. Like, it ain't even a good look. You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
It happened.
I just observed that. Like, I live up the heights. Like, it used to be houses 70,000, 90,000. Ran down. Same block. New
Yeah, but it's more houses on West anyway.
Down,
East more industrial.
Now.
East more industrial, West is more residential. So it's always
There's
always gonna be more. I know that shit. So
I just seen it change. I just started
West.
seeing it. I was like, hold on, what's going on
All
here?
the big bills and shit downtown, East.
It's like they're trying to swap. Like he said, the hood was in the city, then the counties was supposed to be rich. It's inverting now. They're getting all the niggas.
No, it used to be like that though. I mean, they had it really like let's take like Baltimore for instance. It was only like certain communities that was black, and Park Heights was not one of them. Park Heights was Jew, white, all the way. Like only way it was black when you start getting down towards Park Circle, and you around.
He know that's direction. He was my GPS.
Yeah.
Before GPS came, yo, he
blacks
was my GPS. Yeah,
like
yeah.
all that Pennsylvania Avenue, that was all blacks. Like that, all that's historic. Sandtown, all that is black area. Like that's everything else you think of. You go up Bel Air Road or whatever, it's all black right now. It used to be all white. So I guess they trying to make it where it's though.
You went to Rob Pool too, right?
I went to Rob Pool 6th grade. Yeah, I hooked 80-something days. That's why I hooked 80-something days. Yeah, I went to Rob Pool, I went to Herm Run, I went to Booker T.
I went to
middle
Lamel.
schools.
I went to Lamel. Oh my God. I got chased the second day. I didn't know I was that fast. Listen, they found I was over East Baltimore, bro. They chased me all through my, man, yeah. I went back the next day with the deuce though. I ain't get chased no more. And they transferred me to, motherfucker said I had the gun on me, they transferred me to Booker T.
Yeah,
Damn.
I love Book. Booker T was
I got
cool.
put out East Baltimore School. Hell yeah. I ran a 4-3.
They called me
that
Little
day.
East Side over Buck.
Yeah, I ran a 4-3.
Yeah.
Lamel, I was scared to death. Them niggas like, you from East Baltimore? Where you from? Like, man, I'm from Detroit. A nigga swung, I ducked. Choo, I was gone.
Yeah.
I came back with that deuce, boudin deuce. Shit. Nigga told straight on me. Sent me straight to Booker T. Yeah. Because of Archie was going in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, I think Her and Run was like one of the wildest. In my era, Her and Run was like one of the wildest.
Lamel.
See, that's kind of like, me.
Lamel.
Me knowing like far as it used to be. Now it's like a melting pot, which is good. But it used to be a difference between East Baltimore and West Baltimore.
Yeah.
That I seen growing up. You gotta realize my father from
So
White Lock.
what's it
my
different?
father from White Lock. My father from White Lock.
I'm down
but
here.
moved up the Heights. Well, Park Heights, because they call Liberty Heights the Heights too. So my father from White Lock. But so me just doing both and seeing both, I kind of like see the different behavior. West Baltimore, that's why they stick together more. I'm telling you.
They stick together way more.
They stick together way more. When one fight, they all fight.
I know.
You know what I'm saying?
Listen, Norman lived over Lexington Terrace.
Yeah.
We used to go downtown with all the Lexington Terrace and Murphy Home dudes and rob everybody down the Civic Center. Oh, ain't the Civic Center now. What is it called?
I don't know.
Back
Chesapeake
then,
something.
And they support way more.
Yeah, it's like they more family oriented. That's why they got the more bigger houses. They got the deeper families. Well, there's some deeper families out the projects and stuff.
Yeah,
East
my
Baltimore.
family was
Yeah, but a lot of them over West Baltimore too.
Yeah,
but
I'm over West Baltimore.
Yeah. But what I'm saying is, I think the mentality is a little bit more like unity on that side.
Do you think West Baltimore niggas known for getting money?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Most money ever got with West Baltimore niggas. Shit.
Yeah, so me growing up, my grandfather used to live on Calhoun and Mosier, now Sandtown. I think that's the livest neighborhood. I think that's the livest area, the livest block that I ever seen. And I'm from Greymount Avenue. So you already know how Greymount Avenue, you got the avenues. You got Greymount Avenue, Pennsylvania Avenue. They is like, kind of like one of the same. But that Sandtown area, man, it used to be like 5,000 people on every front.
Every front. I'm really a West Baltimore nigga. I'm West and East for real. I'm West.
West.
Hell yeah. But one thing I mean, fucking with, I ain't caught up on geographical location. I'm caught up on man time. I'm from Latrobe, but I got good friends all over the world. But them West Baltimore niggas say whatever they want. They get to that goddamn bag.
Yeah,
I'm gonna tell you something else. They gonna let you know they got that motherfucking team.
Yeah, see, that's what I was saying. I think the mentality is a little bit different too. What I say about what I have seen about West Baltimore is like one dude could kind of run a whole little area a little bit, you know what I'm saying. And they all got purple tops, and they all got shifts. They all got certain stuff like that. But over East Baltimore, it's like every man for themselves.
It was like that, bro.
Yeah, I know this from selling cars. So I might sell cars, which I was a wholesaler. I ain't had no lot, so I ain't wasn't a retail. I was a wholesaler, but made money like a retailer. I might pull up on Park Heights, let's say Park Heights and Almond or something, and I might be selling a car, and the little dude or somebody might ain't got enough for the car on him. Everybody chipping in for him. Hey, how much you need? Hey, I need 800. Who got 800? Yeah, hey, y'all got 800 on me. I got, you know what I'm saying? So that right there showed me that they all stick together, because when I go over East Baltimore, I might be down DE line, it might be down Project. Oh, got 800. I ain't got it. Yo, you know what I'm saying? It's like, it's sad.
For me though, for me, it was the numbers was so much better. All right, so East, if the Jones was going for, say the Jones was going for 21, right? No, say the Jones was going for 20. Say the nigga got him for 17. Say East Baltimore nigga got him 17, West Baltimore nigga got him 17. The West Baltimore nigga know that they going for 24. He gonna give them to you for 20. East Baltimore nigga gonna give them to you 22.5. The 500 for the middleman. I know this for a fact. Or that era anyway. I'm like, yo, goddamn, I know where you got them from.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So
it's a mentality thing, man.
Mentality thing,
I think it's kind of all kind of coming together the same though. There's a lot of gang activity, a lot of gang culture, you know what I'm saying? I think that's making everybody kind of be the same a little bit for the younger era now. Because I might go around my neighborhood and the motherfucker looking at me like I'm a new nigga. But they ain't even from around there, but they all in the gang shit. You know what I'm saying? So they all looking like,
I
you
mean,
know what I'm saying?
even when I went, to state jail this time, prison and shit, like it's like the feds now. It's like the city of God, especially that old jail. That bitch like the city of God. Yeah, man, this shit was crazy, man. I had to go holler a few. I had to holler some Bloods, some Crips. I'm like, listen, please, bro, I got a visit coming this week. Don't stab a nigga in the yard. Because it was COVID time, so they had stabbed a nigga and I can't get my visit. You niggas don't get visits. I holler a few. Look, bro. Y'all know, man, I'm trying to get this visit. Stab that nigga on the tail or stab me and I get my visit. It's like every big niggas getting stabbed every single day. It's like the city of God and it's motherfucker like the USPs now. Yeah. Shit done changed, man. Got to get off the subject. That's what we do.
Well, being as though you're from East and West.
You know, we.
Yeah, I mean, question.
Yeah.
What is your biggest misconception that people might have for Baltimore?
Is it a misconception?
Yeah.
Is it a misconception?
But it could be a good.
All right, so now, like, the murder rate has fallen a lot. It had a lot to do with a lot of the programs that, the mayor has allowed to come into existence. One of them being the peace team. We got a 92%, success rate. I think the mayor allowing ex-offenders to come and get these kids and all that, I think is really, really working. I can say that, but as far as misconception, I think the misconception that is a lot of hopelessness here. And it kind of is, but I think it's getting a lot better. You feel me? I think it's getting a lot better.
I got cousins in North Carolina that be like, you from Baltimore? Is it just like The Wire? I just seen it.
Man, that Wire shit was all mixed up. That shit was all over the place.
Mixed up.
I mean, that was going to be the
There's
question.
a lot of truth to that shit, but they had the names all over. This person is supposed to be here, all this shit.
But that was the question I was going to ask, like, is that a misconception itself? Like,
talking about The Wire?
It being like The Wire, Baltimore itself.
No, the stories are from old newspaper clippings now. The names are true. The stories are true, but the names don't match the stories. Like you talking about Marlo. Marlo wasn't in East Baltimore. You feel what I'm saying? Like we know Marlo. You know what I'm saying? So, but it's not that Marlo really was Anthony Jones.
No, it had a mixture of a lot of different.
I'm talking about Marlo that played the character. That really was Anthony Jones.
Yeah, it had a lot. It had some of Anthony's story in there.
Who was
It had some of Anthony's story. They had the people mixed. They had a lot of people
like mixed up?
Yeah, it was jumbled up. You know what I'm saying?
I think they did that just for the sake of production, though.
Yeah, that's just like a lot of Avant was really Warren. A lot of Warren's story.
Right? Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Like Proposition Joe was a real person. What's the other nigga?
Everybody
the
was-
faggot nigga. They was real people, bro. The faggot nigga was robbing motherfuckers and shit.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, real people, bro.
yeah.
Different areas and shit like that, though.
Okay, well, as far as Baltimore, too, you used to be rappers or whatever, superstars. Any clubs y'all miss?
Club
Yeah.
One.
The
One.
Yeah, Club
The
One.
One?
Yes.
I never even heard of that.
My man Bum Rock was the only one down there with the trench coat on. Shout out to my man. Yeah. My man was down the one with the trench coat on.
Yeah.
That motherfucker looked like it was 2,500. You talking about back then? 2,500 now is like, back then it was like the equivalent of 10,000 now?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. The one was just different, man. We hated our way down there.
Yeah, the One.
Yeah, the one, the bouncers Fort Waters.
Yeah.
Yeah, the bouncers Fort Waters. We get
Unless
to
I'm
fight
on some young kids that I used to like the Docs, Paradox, shit like that.
Docs.
Yeah.
He was a dancing motherfucker.
No, I'm dancing motherfucker. Yeah, I like the Docs.
Let me find out you with the Mighty Mickeys.
Yeah, man. No, that's just Baltimore culture. You know what I'm saying? The Docs, Trails, Trilogies. You know what I'm saying?
I missed all that Irish shit.
You missed a lot of shit.
I went from
Indigo,
Odell's to Godfrey's
fucking,
to the one in Dubai.
Oh yeah, you skipped the whole.
Yeah, I missed all that shit.
You missed like the Indigo. You missed a lot of shit from
I missed the Dirty Timberland boot era.
Yeah.
When you talking about the Dirty Timbs look good.
Yeah. No, your tongues ain't really look good unless they was dug. Your tongue was hanging. Tongue gotta be hanging.
So you was really free. Hey, y'all remember, I go to this nigga house, right?
Oh shit.
This no bullshit. I go in your closet and show got 50 polo shirts. He just got out the cleaners. So I'm like, God damn, yo. So I'm looking in the closet, he got 2 pair of jeans. I said, yo,
It was more
Where
than
the
2
fuck is the rest
jeans,
of your
man.
pants and a pair of dress pants? I said, where the fuck is your pants at? What the fuck I need with pants for? I'm aware to do the same shit. I said, yo, you got 2 pair of jeans, bro? With 50 shirts? That shit was crazy, bro. That shit
it was
was
more
crazy.
than 2 jeans.
Man, it was only 2 pair
And
of
everybody
jeans.
got their favorite jeans. I mean,
You only had 2. They gotta be your favorite. Yo, this nigga crazy. I couldn't believe he argued with me like that made sense. He like, why would I need more jump? Like, yo, what the fuck? You got 50 shirts. This shit was crazy.
no, but that's like you had all them jeans. You can't wear all them jeans. What you had all them jeans for?
Look at the pictures. I wore every last pair of them. I might have worn once, but I wore them.
Yeah,
You had 2 pairs, and then you had the back of them that was all scuffed up. You know how you walk on jeans so long, the back? That shit was crazy. Yeah, yo. But his shirt was fresh.
No.
That
Hey,
shit was crazy, yo.
yo. No, it was more than 2 pairs.
That was only 2 pairs of pair of dress pants. Because you wore the dress pants at my mother party. I never forget it. You went and got fresh, got your dreads, and what it with 2 plaits. I never forget it. You had them 2 pair of jeans.
You had bluffing motherfucker.
And this nigga had a pair of jeans. I couldn't believe it. To this day, it still don't make sense. Yep. That shit don't make sense, bro.
I guess who got a lot of jeans now?
You do.
I got.
You did.
That's who
You
got,
definitely did.
that's who got a lot of
You
jeans
definitely
now.
did. Nigga, they caught up.
Yeah, yo.
It seemed like y'all went from nothing to something.
Oh, yeah. Hell
So
yeah.
like right now, like, you know, how do you feel about your success? Like, is there still room for growth or?
Yeah, well, for me, it's definitely room for growth. It ain't over because I measure success by looking at the people that come behind me. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm on some trailblazer shit. So my success, I won't be measured until I'm able to look back like, yeah, I did that. I planted that seed, or I watched that grow, or I watched. So it's not about what I got or like what I attained. It's about what the people that, you know, I made the way for, what they attained and what they got. That's how I'm really gonna measure like my true success. So it's never an ending thing.
I was
You get
gonna
what I'm
say that,
saying?
like, how do you measure it? Like,
Your success.
Yeah, so, all right, I got 3 kids, like I say. So my kids right now, they growing up way different than I have grew up, you know? So my kids, just watching my son, I'm knowing like, oh, I'm pretty successful. I'm pretty successful in life. He don't gotta do nothing I had to do. He ain't got to burn nobody with no soap, no stand back, no sheetrock or something just to get an 8-ball.
You burnt the
down.
niggas?
Huh? Man, come on, man. You
Me
know I
too.
did all that shit. Did all that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Man, what shit?
Yeah.
Them star bags?
Yeah.
Man, I take all, man, throw them on the ground,
Yeah.
put all kind of shit in that motherfucker.
Yeah, just the, you know. So he don't have to do nothing that I had to do to survive. So that's kind of like, that equals success already right there. You know, it's just me. I'm glad that Allah, you know, blessed me with a main gift of hustling. Like, although I'm tired of hustling, like my definition of hustling for real is your ability to make something out of nothing, like exerting all your energy for one common goal. But I no longer want to come from nothing to make something. You get what I'm saying? So my whole terminology, everything is shifted. Like I'm more like an investor than a hustler. Like I don't want to be out all day, you know what I'm saying? Rain, hell, sleet, snow, selling. It could not be even be drugs. It could be selling clothes. It could be whatever, because a hustle is a hustle. But I no longer want to exert all my energy for certain things like that. I want to work smart, you know what I'm saying, not hard.
Yeah.
they say you want your money to work for you.
Yeah, your money got had babies, most definitely.
For me, I'm a little older, and you know, with all that, because I'll probably be a part of most of that shit he doing. But the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said the richest man in the world is one who has a contented soul. So success for me ain't about money; it's about peace. You know what I'm saying? I got peace, bro. Like, and I said this on the last podcast. I said success ain't about the car you drive; it's what drives you. I stopped measuring myself. I stopped measuring my success by the things I had, and I started measuring my success by the people I helped. So that's why I like the mentor. You know what I'm saying? Like we be on, you know, we get up in the morning, like we say, go to the office, and you know, we be on the stock market all day. But I really, the mentorship is what makes me feel successful, bro. Helping kids, playing prevent defense on some Ed Reed shit, trying to keep them from going to prison and things like that. That's success for me, just being peaceful. Yeah.
So yeah, that's the whole purpose of me, even my podcast. Like, I'm fighting recidivism because I understand, I'm gonna probably say this again, environment dictates character. So when you come back
Get a copy with
out here into society, back around the same environment, around the same people, you liable to do the same behavior,
shit.
the same shit. And you going back in the same motherfucker, probably in the same jail. Like, oh yeah, I'm back up RCI. Like, dang, you back up Rosberg? Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's almost like I'm more so wanting to help, like how he is on the youth. I'm on like the adults that's coming home, because I think if I could get to the adults coming home, then they gonna, and when it all said and done, they gonna affect the youth. You know what I'm saying? They kids and XYZ. So I wanna, get resources for a lot of brothers coming home, from incarceration. It only gotta be a long incarceration, because like I said, I know the value of time. So doing 1 year away that's a long time.
Especially in 2025, 'cause everything moves so fast. Everything moves so fast.
No, it's been like that. I think it's moving
No,
fast.
you got knocked up, man. Listen, I caught right on when I came home. By the way, I was locked up 10 years, 6 months, 4 days, 2 hours, and 27 minutes. And I promise you, I caught straight on. Because I was locked up from 92 to 2002. When I got locked up from 20 to 24, man, everything changed.
Yeah, that's because you older. That's what I want to say. So I think as you get older, your days get shorter. And you got more time behind you than you got in front of you.
Absolutely.
So your whole just perception of time period, you can't even probably go. If I say let's go hang out, we going to this club and we going. You tired. You sleepy. You tired. You ain't the same.
I told you that shit.
No, I know you're getting older. I know because I'm getting older.
My organs fit these. Hell yeah, my organs old as a bitch, man. My elbows and shit be hurting for nothing. Nothing, bro. Imagine waking up and you're like, dang, my elbow hurt. You did absolutely nothing. That's you getting old. You getting older, bro.
But that's what I'm saying about time, though. Like, I think as you get older, time is moving faster.
And yo, let me tell you what he did. He come home, right? I go try to work out with this nigga. That's some straight Navy SEAL shit. Don't ever work out with a nigga who just come home. I don't care if you already working out. Man, that shit was some wild shit.
No, he talk shit. He talk shit.
Ain't no talk, no shit.
Yeah, boy,
and he set me straight up. No, so I had my workout. That's my goddamn workout. How you come to my workout and work me out? Yeah. That shit dead. So we run up the hill. Keep this in mind, bro. I've been alive before Clear, Pepsi, Bloops, and all that shit. You feel what I'm saying? I damn near missed the civil rights movement. That's how old I am. This motherfucker got me running up the hill and jogging, man. Come on, bro.
How I got you there? You call that?
I was fighting in the club, man.
No, you call that Hunted Hill.
It is Hunted Hill. His son called it Hunted Hill. Yo, his son called it Hunted Hill. He named it after me. Yeah.
I came home and he talking about, yeah, boy, I'm trying to tell you, you ain't ready for Hunted Hill. All this, I'm going to drop you off and all this. So, of course, when I get to Hunted Hill, I'm looking like, first I look like
niggas in prison ain't want to work out with this nigga. I should have called him like, man, I be dropping niggas off here. I should have learned. Yo, come straight. I'm thinking this is my brother. He going, you know what I mean? Yo, I ain't gonna lie. I thought I was gonna die that day, bro.
No, he
that shit felt like I was getting back. Like I was fighting the club.
Okay, so he got you beat.
Huh?
He got you beat. Period.
Yeah, because he just come home. I'm gonna go here and keep working out.
Ask him what I did to him on the basketball court.
That shit was MMA. Shit was MMA, bro. Listen, that shit was MMA, bro.
Hell no. I wasn't even.
It's recorded. I have the documentation, the video documentation, what it's called, video documentation. I don't know what it is. The point I'm making is, bro, I had his ass. He beat me the first game. He beat me like 11-4. He got me. I was tired as a bitch. So I had him like 10 to like 4. All I had to do is score one more point. He murdered me, bro.
That's the moral of the story. I let him get 10 just so I
can. You ain't let me get shit. Man, you gotta be crazy.
So if I beat him 11-4,
you heard this whole interview. You gonna let a motherfucker do something? You heard the whole interview. Listen, I took that shit. Guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna edit the video. I'm gonna edit it so you can see every point I made, and I'm gonna show you, bro. I was assaulted.
Why you gotta edit it?
Huh? What you mean I edit? I'm gonna make it look good for me.
I know, yeah.
Oh, shit.
Well, to settle the ultimate score, if y'all had to do burpees, who tapping out first?
It depends.
Ain't no depends.
It depends. Let me tell you, hear me out.
Ain't no depends.
Hear me out. Now, if it's my pace, I can do 700 burpees straight.
I don't want to do that pace.
Look.
He moving.
Hear me out. If it's my pace, and it's true, he know it all. He did 700. I can do 700. But if it's his pace, yeah, he got me. because he gonna try to speed up and all that shit. I ain't got time to be doing no speed. I'm gonna breathe. I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do because burpees, once your arms should go numb, it's about breathing. That's a trick to it. You can do 2,000 motherfuckers. You know how to breathe.
If he know the signs, the trick to it, what's the problem?
He want no, because if you speed up, that's what really burn you out if you're doing it fast. Keep jumping up and all that shit. I'm not keep doing this shit. For what?
Yeah, nah. I do 500 burpees straight just off of GP. I can do 5. I do 500.
Listen, bro, don't make
Without. See, he need help. He need a crutch. He need like.
But you know why?
He can't go all the way down and do burpees.
You know why? I have a diabolical.
I
have a diabolical growing problem. That motherfucker been getting on my nerve for 20 years.
He can't go straight
so
down.
I use
a stool.
Like a fucking stool.
He needs help.
The stepper joint is a little bit, but I go about this far to the ground, and it's still a burpee. It's still a burpee.
I don't like it.
I'm sure you don't, because you know I walk.
Like, could I use the curb at least? No, we going on the ground. No, that's what you said. How about the curb?
Yeah, because I can't go straight
Then
down.
I try to get him to do bridge overs.
He made a name up. There's no such thing as bridge overs.
I was about to ask what's that. I don't know what that is. I was about to ask
Hear me out. They really Mike Tyson without you bending your knees. Don't come take a whole workout, take it for itself, and say, no, it's bridge overs. Who can do that shit?
Yeah, I got the whole Mecklenburg County doing bridge overs. They be like, no, they for them bridge overs. Tell them, B-Mo.
No such thing as no motherfucking bridge. Ain't no motherfucking bridge overs, man. Ain't no motherfucking bridge overs, man.
Honey, you still so prolific around here.
Yeah.
Question is, how do you take the being in the spotlight? Like, as like you was an artist, so you had to be in the spotlight. How does it feel now to still have that spotlight?
I don't know if I got the spotlight. I just think that
no, people know.
Oh shit, I know. I mean, I don't know, bro. It's kind of like at all these, it's kind of like natural. You know, back then I just wanted the attention.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying, and just the popularity and all that, because I understood that I can make money off of it. Now, and I just want my kids to see me for the person I am now. I ain't tripping on nobody else. But as far as the podcast, I just think I can create good content and people can learn from it.
That's I know I hate you breathing. What the fuck? Oh, I thought I heard you like.
Oh no! I
thought I heard you breathing. No, for real.
Don't come on from the feds. I go pick them up in Virginia from the feds. Your neck little as shit. So I said, damn, yo been working out. Your neck and face little as shit. He talking about, yeah, but I run all day with the waistband on and do all the burpees. And she said, yo, what's a burpee? So he come in my house one day like, damn. He said, damn, Grizz, I can hear you breathe. So fuck you mean? I was real big then. He said he can hear me breathe. Yo, can you hear fat people breathe for real? Yeah.
Yeah, we
absolutely.
That's the thing.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
And guess what I told him? I was skinny and broke.
He always got an excuse. He got an excuse for being fat. Like
I was terrible. I told this nigga I was skinny and broke. Oh man, yo just look at
this nigga crazy, yo. Yeah, old 100 grand.
Oh, crazy.
That's it.
One more question. Just one more. You know what I mean? Because like just hearing y'all were literally transformed into something totally different. And it seems like y'all really knowledgeable about real estate, investments and stuff now. My question is like, what are y'all future plans for the rest of 2025? Like, are y'all working on any new projects or anything? Like you just mentioned you was going to write a book. So
yeah. I'm writing a book, but I got so much stuff on my plate, man. I got substance abuse clinic. Right now I'm on a land hunt. I'm trying to hunt down all land. I'm trying to buy land. So tomorrow morning, actually, I got to meet the realtor. I'm checking out 2 properties. So I'm gonna put some residents inside there. 3.1 them. They multi-unit properties. So I'm looking tomorrow. I'm looking to grab them. Like they mines. I already know one of them mines without me even being in there. That's why I told her like you can just go in and offer them the asking price.
Me and my man, my partner, about to open up another mentorship program for me. That's big for me, you know what I'm saying? So I'm also going to still be with the peace team, but I'm going to have my own thing going on. It's going to be more like a residential where the kids come there, like in the classroom setting, things like that. In this motherfucking market, man. You know what I mean? We got to beat this market, I'm telling you, bro.
The market, man.
You going to know when my shit get up. I'm going to have like diamond teeth and shit.
No, they ain't going to do that type of shit.
Yeah. That's pretty much it, bro.
Yeah, I'm stocks, the market. I mean, there's so much shit.
Once I get my shit up off the options, I'm definitely going straight into the stock because the stock is way more or less risky.
Yeah, see, I I come from the trucking industry too, like we was talking about earlier. But I don't think I'm gonna mess with no tractors no more this time. I'm about to probably get some dumps down in Charlotte area because they doing so much building and construction, and there's so much dump money down there. So I'm gonna probably go down there and I'm probably get me probably a dump or two. Actually, I had the dude that text me earlier and asked me could I come and check out the truck because I inquired about the truck, but I told him I ain't gonna probably be around on Sunday. But yeah, I'm gonna probably do some dumps down there. I just like multiple streams of income.
Multiple.
That's all.
Hell yeah, because I first came out, boy, and this joint was rough. Woo! Them checks every 2 weeks, man. That shit was rough, bro. Can't do it like that. I'm still working. I ain't gonna break no law, but different ways, man.
Yeah, multiple streams.
Different ways to get a bag, bro.
See, we at the age now. Well, I'm at the age now where I gotta think about retirement. Like think about like what the retirement look like for me. Whereas though I could just really kick my feet up, and I don't got to really do too much. Retirement don't really just mean like I ain't gonna make no money. Or I don't got to. But it just mean like the effort. It's like it's effortlessly. All the work I put in. Just the fruits of my labor. That's why I could just.
That's why it's called passive income.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, passive.
So for me at this age, bro, it's not about money. It's about what money could afford, which is comfortability. I just want to be comfortable, bro. If I can change the weather a couple times during the year, and I can sit back and watch Netflix and chill, man, ain't got to worry about a fucking bill. I hate bills. If I ain't got to worry about a bill where I can create income to pay my bills, I'm okay. I'm okay, bro.
Yeah, I don't like bills neither. That's
bills.
why all that like financing cars and all that I've never been into.
I love financing cars. Me and him always argue about this shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I like to pay for convenience. And I like all my cars to be within 2 years. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But we differ.
Yeah, because it's 2025. I don't buy a 2025 car for. As soon as I get it out the lot,
you lose some money.
It was 130,000. It was only 85.
I'm never going to own a car all anyway because I'm always going to trade it in. So it's good for me. Yeah. Listen, like right now it's 24. I got a 24. If it's 25, I got a 24. When 26 hit, I'm gonna get a 26. And then when 28 hit, I'm gonna get a 28. I'm never gonna really own this goddamn car. I don't care.
See, that's a smart way though if you leasing because it's a write-off. Because when the business is making good money, you need to write it off. You need some things.
Write off.
Yeah, man, absolutely.
Zone 100 podcast.